All right. Good morning. Good morning. I'm sorry. It's morning for some people, but on the East Coast, it is definitely not morning. It is afternoon. I was answering some calls. I am a little bit late. So we're going to get started. So it is an incredible live chat today with the professor of SILAHOLICS Anonymous and Honestly Speaking. So we're going to go ahead and jump into this. I did not expect to have you guys waiting for like 8 minutes, but I do want to have the break in there. So we will get started in just 30 seconds. All right. Hello. Oh, child. Put my headband down. How are you guys doing today? I am Shakeya, the professor of SILAHOLICS Anonymous and Honestly Speaking, and I do these live chats and these live Q&As to help you guys. My thing for this season, which right now we're in for holiday selling and stuff like that. This is the busy, oh my gosh, what is my hair doing right now? I have no idea what my hair is doing right now because this is the busy holiday selling time. So these live chats leading up to that my goal is to help you guys secure the bag. Okay. Which during this time of year is, if you're doing what you need to do, there's no reason why you should not see an increase in your sales compared to the rest of the year, especially if you do it correctly and you have the right tools in place and right knowledge in place. So there is no reason why you should not be able to secure that bag for this holiday season, because this is where people tend to get a little loose with their pockets and they're not holding on to it so much. They kind of spending, they get in the spending and the giving mood. So why not give to your business and support you and what you do? But you guys have to do the work. So these lives are to help you kind of get over that little hump and help give you guys that push to help you secure the bag. All right. My parent company is SILAHOLICS Anonymous, and there is where I teach you guys how to use Silhouette Studio, whether you are using it directly for crafting or if it's just to complement your business. I just had a live session with someone, and for her, that's what it is for her. She's not looking to really sell shirts or customize items. She wanted to get it and get a setup to help supplement her or complement her business, where she did not have to outsource it. So I don't want you guys to think that, that's all Slow is for or all Sublimation is for. That's all I teach, is just for you to secure the bag in making customized things. But you can use it for your business, creating promo things. If you have a business, maybe you are a manager, you're a manager on your job and things like that. Do they know that you can make shirts and make company shirts or team shirts? Maybe you guys have something coming up at your job where you're working in teams, and it would be great for all of your team to have it. If you are a teacher, and I know that there's like the math team, the science team, the reading, the this, the that, the third grade team, the second grade team, the fifth grade team. Maybe you want days where you guys have on the same shirt, or you all have the same tumbler. When you at that staff meeting and all y'all have they looking at you like, oh, wait a minute, y'all cute. All right, one time for the unity and the team morale, y'all cute. Just come up in the meet with your matching shirts and your matching tumblers and stuff. There's going to be breast cancer walks, and I know there are some teachers and things or schools and companies that will do them together. Have you thought about presenting, even if it's just as you kind of, if you are able to afford it, you going to buy the hats and you're putting stuff on there for your team, or just maybe your favorite people at work, and then everybody else to be jealous. Wait, where you got that from? Where you get that from? And now you have some people who probably did not pay your business any attention. Now they're standing up at attention and was like, oh, okay, Where can I get one of those? So you guys have to use all of the sources around you. I'm going to drive that message because that was just kind of crazy how I talked about it on Sunday. Um, um, I was talking about it on Sunday, and then Monday, the blackout happened. That social media is a resource, not the source. You need to utilize it, not rely on it. So, make sure that you guys are using all sources, all the different ways that you can think of to really promote your business. And don't be afraid to gift some things. Consider it to be promo if you don't have a marketing budget when you're giving things away. Yes, technically you could make more money from it, but the raw materials really don't cost you that much. So you're not losing. So if you have not planned out your marketing budget for your business, which everyone should have, because you'll need to do things to market your business, let some of the free items that you do be a way for you to market your business. Speaking of giving things away, I'm going to give five business um or five entrepreneurs, what did I say, 25, 50 stickers. I think it's 50. If it was 25, I'm saying 50 now. So I'm going to bless five people with stickers for their business. So you have to have a logo, or if you don't have one yet and you would just like stickers that say thank you for your order with just like your business name written on it, or maybe you want QR codes so that someone, like, you can put it in with your packages or put it in certain places where people can scan them and find out about your business. However you want them set up, I am blessing five people with 50 stickers that I'm going to make on my Railroad 365, my Roland BN20. So all you have to do to enter that is put the hashtag. You can only enter once, so don't put it in the comments like a bunch of different times. Now, if you want to go to Facebook and YouTube and put that in, you definitely can do that, but it'll only take it from like one place. So on each platform, you can only enter one time. But I need for you guys to go ahead and put the hashtag sticker me please. Oh, wait, it's not up here. Hold on. It's hashtag sticker me please. There we go. So sticker me, please. You have to put it in just like that in order to be eligible for the giveaway. And like I said, I'm going to bless five people with 50 stickers. Actually, let's go ahead so that it can be even. Let's do six people for 50 stickers. So I'm going to pull six different names, or six, it'll randomly pull six different people, and you can get your choice of your business. It can only be one, so you can't like mix and match. So it's going to be like your business, like with your logo, a QR code, thank you for your order with just your name at the bottom. So you will be able to, you're going to email us at giveaways at, wait, which one is it? Giveaways at SILAHOLICSanonymous.com, and let me know which ones, you'll send me an email about, all that kind of good jazz. All right. And for these, you will be responsible for your shipping to you, but the stickers itself, we will make them for free for you, and you just have to pay shipping and handling. All right. So now that we got that out of the way, we also have in the description a link for the Academy, the restructured program launch. I've been kind of in it, kind of like a pilot program for the past 6 months. If you are already a member, those don't apply to you. You're already in, unless you want to go from bachelor's to master's, or from bachelor's to doctorate, or from master's to doctorate. Then it will kind of affect you, but you guys will get emails in regards to that and how you can move, like how you can upgrade to one of the others. And then there's some other information that's going to go out. So the new structure that's on there, going on there to buy certain things, that's not, well, to sign up and enroll, that is not for anyone. I don't care which level you are on. That does not apply to you. Those who are already enrolled, you guys will receive special emails about how the changes affect you and if you want to upgrade. All right. But if you are new and you want to sign up for the program, check the link in the description. That is how you sign up. And the link in the description has an 18%. So if you were around for the launch yesterday, you got the 20%. But right now it is 18% with that code. That will slowly dwindle down. I'm giving the West Coast time to get up and get at them so they can take advantage of the 18 because they're on a totally different time zone, but it will dwindle down after the West Coast is up down to 15%. So I recommend that you go and you take advantage of that code now while it's 18% and don't miss your opportunity. And we have an amazing class tonight. So if you join, like first day, you get to experience the professor live, and it's going to be a great session. We're going to do split and stack text. It's going to have a breast cancer awareness thing to it. So we're going to create basically a design from text, and we're gonna break it down. We're gonna learn some basics of Silhouette Studio. So that is tonight at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you sign up today, you get a class immediately, and then you can go back and watch all of the other content. All right. So let's go ahead and get into this and say hello to a few folk. All right. So I see a lot of comments here. Hey, how you doing? Thank you for being the first to comment over on one of my Facebook platforms. Latasha Butler, how are you? Thanks for having your notifications on and being one of the first to comment over on YouTube. Kenyatta, how you doing? Vanessa, I sent you an email, but I'm going to send you another one right after this. If you are having issues getting on, I want to make sure that you guys are ready for tonight. So I'll probably have another one. I'm going to try and send out emails if people are having issues getting on, and I'm going to send you guys a Zoom link to make sure that you guys have everything in your dashboard so that you're not missing any of the classes. So I did see your email. I think I sent one back. I'm not sure if I saw a reply, but I will send a link for a YouTube one so I can see if you're available to see what is on your screen, and also just kind of make sure you know how to navigate and get into the content. Okay. Nicole, hello. Monique, how you doing? She said, okay, so I see some of you guys have already put that in. Perfect. You guys have put in the hashtag for the giveaway. Awesome. Sticker me, please. You didn't, and I don't know what's going on. Because at first I was like, oh wait, no one's really on. So I don't know why you guys aren't getting notifications for the lives. I have to rectify that. Yeah. I have yeah, I may do the other what does she call herself? Is it creative business genius? She doesn't like to say genius. I like to say genius. But Kiana from Craft Sisters, that's my girl, and she doesn't like to say creative business genius, but she inspires me all the time. And I have Klaviyo and I use it for email marketing. I've been like on the fence about the whole SMS, but I just might do that. She was talking about that, everyone actually. I got like 1,001 emails about, hey, do you have your email list set up? Do you have your SMS messages set up and all this other stuff? So I might do that because YouTube is really tripping when it comes to the YouTube, and Facebook is tripping when it comes to notifications. My former job was one of my was and is one of my best clients. I have done safety vest, truck decals, and wall decals for the company. Even though I'm not working there anymore. Yeah, I'm like, y'all hello, these are big companies, they got money. So if you see that there is a need, there's something that you can do, and you can handle the load that they require, reach out to the powers that be in these places that you are every single day. Reach out to some of the small businesses. I've shared this with you guys before, where I end up getting a lot of business from 2 different companies. One, it was a cell phone repair shop. I went in there for my sister. I saw that they had these little ghetto paper like things on their display cases for Samsung and iPhones. And I kind of looked at it, kind of took a picture, kind of figured out the size of it. And I sent them a blue and I think it was a red, or what color did I do? Black or white. One of those colors for Apple. And I made them, basically just decals. And that led to me doing much bigger jobs and like other stuff for them. Then there is a hair store and they had like the notebook bags, like because it's by a school. So like notebook bags, and then like it was some other messages, made some vinyl decals. They put them on their wall, on their window. So it made it a cleaner look and not all of this paper stuff. And made some great money from that. So there are so many businesses that could benefit from your services. If you guys don't take this the wrong way. I'm sorry. I'm just going to tell it how it is. Stop being lazy. Have your business cards ready. Have your talk game up when you're out and about at these places. You're going to the hair store. You're going to, hell, even the liquor store. They have a need sometimes with the stuff on their door, their times, your church, there are so many things, so many places, so many sources that you can tap into to secure that bag. But y'all are just relying on social media. You're just relying on Instagram, Facebook, and things like that when you have resources that are available to you that you can be upfront and personal with. So I really need you guys at going into, we're in the last quarter, make this a good quarter and make sure that you are tapping into all resources to secure the bag. All right. She says, how do I win? Just type in the hashtag sticker me please. And the giveaway thingy majiggy is like calculating it all up as you guys enter it. And then I will hit that and it'll tell me the winners. Let's see. She says, anyone having trouble getting notifications, try going in and unsubscribing and then resubscribing. And also make sure that you turn your notifications to all. Also on Facebook, do that as well. I have not received a notification in a couple of days from YouTube and Facebook. I don't know what's going on. All right. Okay. So let's go ahead and, here's another thing too. If you don't like absolutely need paper, you're on this live and you're able to hear, the sound of my voice, and you don't absolutely need sublimation paper, you might want to wait until tomorrow. The first wave of our holiday, I guess you can say kind of like Black Friday, Cyber Monday for business to business. You want to do it early, is tomorrow. So if you don't absolutely need paper, hey, avoid that today. Go on, sign up for the classes and avoid buying paper today because there's going to be an amazing deal. But there's a catch. You got to catch it early. Now, my West Coast folk, I'm going to tell you this. It might be kind of hard, might be kind of early for you because I'm on the East Coast. So what I might end up doing is making that like a real might make it like a real late night one too for my West Coasters. Well, late night for me, pretty decent time. May do that like right before I go to bed. But the best deal is going to be in the morning. You guys will receive an email. Have notifications on. Make sure that you click that email so that you can be one of the first. But I will let you guys in on what the discount will be for tomorrow. Okay? Y'all want to hear? Let me know if y'all want to hear what the discount, you want to hear early so that you can be prepared and on the lookout for that email. Do you want to know what the discount is? Do you want to know? Do you want to know? Huh? Do you want to know? 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 I don't think you do. I don't think you do. Thank you. Thank you. It's the ring lights, but also God, you know? All right. All right. She said, yes, let me get that discount tea. Okay. Listen, listen. Okay. It is going to be, it's like, y'all know I like games, all right? I like fun stuff. And it's kind of like how, who do people call 'em? Um, what's the people called? Creative Fabrica, kind of how they did theirs, where it was a certain number at like a really great price, and then there was some more at like another tier. So the very first one is going to be, it's only a certain number. I'm not telling y'all how many it is on each level. You will not know. Once it says 0, you're going to have to go to the other code. It's going to all be listed. All the codes will be on the site. But you have to enter those codes. If it tells you that that code doesn't work, that means that all of them have been used, because there's only going to be a certain number of them for each code. So the first one, it's going to be only on paper because we have a delay on our ink. So only on paper. That's all it's going to be on. There's going to be a certain number of codes. The very first one is buy one, get your next one 60% off. Then there is a buy two, get one 60% off. Then there is a buy two, get 50% off. Then there is the buy one, get the second one 25% off. So you can do a mix and match of paper. It will only be on the single packs of paper, not the like 3-pack, 4-pack, and like the one of all of them. It will not be on that, but you buy one, you get one. The first tier, like the first wave, is buy one, get another one 60% off. The next one is buy two, get one for 60% off. Then it's buy two, get one 50, I think. Yeah, buy two, get 150. And then after all those are gone, for the rest of the day, the rest of the evening, if you miss those, it is buy one, get one 25% off. I have the list. It's not in front of me, but that's how they are set up for tomorrow. So you will get the email. If you are not on our email list, go to our website, go on there and sign up. And yeah, you're going to get that. It'll go out tonight, and that's how it will kind of jump, and you'll see all of the codes on there. Just to let you know, it's INKcredible today, tomorrow. So that first code, I'm going to let you know now so that you kind of know that one. All the other codes, you're going to have to go on the site to see them. But that first code, so that way you are prepared, is INKcredible today. But I'm not going to tell you what time that's going to release, but just know that that is the code for tomorrow, the first one. All right. So she says, how early do you get up? I don't get up that early, because I get up once the kids are up. Like, so it's not like I don't get up at like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. I get up once my kids are up, because it needs to be all hands on deck so that no one forgets to give Zion Imani his seizure medicine. So we all are pretty much up before 8 o'clock, to make sure that everybody hears their alarm at 7:55 to make sure that somebody gives Zion Imani his medicine. All right. So, oh, that's coming, but not on this one. So we have several, next week. It's gonna be like, it's gonna be more deals next week, and hopefully we can add ink to that, because they come off of holiday and I haven't heard anything about where our freaking shipment is. So yeah. All right. Now, let's get into some information, some gem dropping. What questions do you guys have for me? We've been on for 30 minutes and y'all haven't asked not one question. So go ahead, start typing in your questions. And I'm going to do the first two people now for the stickers. All right. So we're going to head on over to the giveaway tool. And we're going to pick the first two people. Ready? And go. Hey, why am I seeing my own logo? I guess because I put a comment. I'm like, why do I see my own name? If my name comes up, I'm not going to do that. But yeah. Monique Cole. Woohoo! And you are an award winner too. Yours I can send out. Everybody else I'm still waiting on the other ones to come back in so I can redo them. But Monique Cole is the first one. So you're going to email giveaways@SILAHOLICSanonymous.com with your logo or whatever information you want your 50 stickers to be made with. All right. So that is the first one. And the next person, draw again. Kathy Scott. Woohoo! So those are the first two. And then we still have to do, actually, let's do, because we have to, I made it 6, so let's just do one more. Angela Holloway. Woohoo! All right, so those are the first 3, and you guys are going to email giveaways. I'm going to put it on the screen for you at SILAHOLICSanonymous.com. Giveaways at SILAHOLICSanonymous.com, with a high resolution image of your logo, or just like if you want to just do thank you for your order and just your, the name that you currently have for your business, however you want those to kind of look. And I'll send you information, more information about that and let you know what the shipping and stuff is going to be, because you will cover your own shipping. All right. So that's that. All right, let's go and see. Are there still no questions? So y'all just going to let me talk about my good old business and do a giveaway? No questions for me whatsoever. These are not going to be all the time. So when y'all catch me live for these Q&As, y'all got to catch them and ask your questions. Any questions for me? Ooh, me legs, they hurt a lot. I have to adjust. I cannot wait to readjust this office. That is the next thing. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait. I have DIY'd the way that my office is set up. And don't get me wrong, I love my mother for the desk that she gave me. I love my husband for the toppers that he made me, the rolling desk that he made, but it was a great thought. We didn't really plan that one out because it's always aggravating and I hate that sound, but it's worked for, being on a budget, it has worked so far. But this office is getting a whole new overhaul very, 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 very soon here. And I cannot wait, because the way it's moving in here is just not working for me. I really want to move my Hotronics because I really hate it being in that corner. It's a weird angle. I want to do this like a certain tutorial and demo, but where my heat press is, it's not conducive for it. So I need to get it moved. So we're going to be redoing the office very, 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 very soon here. And And the DIY worked, but now I'm buying some things to just kind of go up. And, Even's not too happy because he's like, we just did it and we spent the money. I said, I know that. And it worked. Like, it's worked wonderfully for like a year and some change. But it's time to switch it up again. All right. Let's see. She says, thank you. I don't ever win anything. It's turning around for me. Yes, all of the printers are gone because they only let me order so many. I ordered a whole bunch more, but then they saw like how many I ordered. And it's like, no, we're putting a cap on it. So all of the ones that we had are gone. I know StreamYard definitely tricks you because it'll like stop and it's like the last one and then it'll just jump to someone else. I told you, well, that day I got kind of busy, but because it wasn't officially on the calendar. So just send me a date and a time and, look at the calendar. As long as it's not during any of the live times, you're good. Ooh, I definitely can. Can you explain the difference between trace and detach? So trace I can show you better than I can tell you. Let's go over and, okay, we'll do this. Since you asked the question, what is something that you've recently tried to trace or you would like for me to look up on Google to trace? Good afternoon, Professor and chat family. Good afternoon, 755 Media. My Silhouette Studio cut designs have random cut lines that aren't in the original design. Why? Blade check, restarted several times, reloaded app, etc. Now confused. Ooh, that's a hard one because if you've done all that stuff and you've reset the computer and the machine, I'm not sure. Are you absolutely sure? Are you using a Silhouette blade? Because I know some people used to get like random lines when they were using like a CB09 blade and it's too low. So as it's moving around, it's dragging. That can affect it not like when it's moving, it not going back up. So you can kind of reset that, kind of tap it a little bit, move it back and forth. Also, that little part at the bottom, you can make sure that it is nice and closed so that your blade isn't sitting too low. It's little things like that. Because if you've reset everything and it's just like, especially if it's like straight lines, then that can be the issue. When you're going into the program or when you go to send, just make sure you don't see any red lines. You may not see it on your design page, but it'll definitely show up when you go to send if there's anything there. Also, try if it's happening, try just opening up a new design page and copying and pasting and see if that will clear it up also. Yeah, it's always hard to figure out where to put stuff. I'm taking a lot of stuff out of here and just kind of storing it in the garage. And we've taken a lot of stuff to the storage unit and kind of go from there. Let's see. I know I can, but I want you to give me a suggestion. If you don't have one, if anyone can give a suggestion on an image for me to trace, to search. Let's see. Where are we? I know you don't do rhinestones, but I saw recently you did a brief review of them. Do you have to release compound path or create compound paths every single time? If it's text, certain versions. So the version that I have, 4.3.370, there is a glitch where you have to do that. Some of the other versions, like the newer versions, it may not do that. And the older versions, like on my laptop that I have, see, it's right there because I'm about to send a job to my Roland. So my laptop is open, ready to go. So on that one, I have version 3.6. I don't have those issues in version 3.6, but 4.4. That's the downside of Silhouette Studio, is that there are different glitches in each version. So I might be experiencing a glitch that you don't in the version that you're using. So some of the things I say may not apply to you, and some of the issues that you're experiencing may not apply to me or anyone else. How do I do a party sign without a heat press? Can I do it? A party sign like what? I mean, because I've done plenty of party signs with just vinyl. I've done signs where I just print. I've designed them and sent them off to a printer. What type of like what is the sign for? How big do you want it to be? Do you cut vinyl? Is it full graphics? So that like that is those are again like I guess I kind of did give you all the ways. So if you don't want to press it using sublimation, you can use vinyl, you can design it and have it printed on a regular if you have a wide format printer, or send it to a printer to have it printed out and then mount it to either foam board or coroplast and things like that. Yes, it can, and that's what I'm hoping that it will do. Don't sell it, keep it because those printers are rare. I have two sitting just in case mine ever goes out. So I have a 7310, a 7210, and I have a 7720 that will stay in the garage because you never know if they're going to go out. The newer printers aren't the same. So definitely hold on to that printer. I can't get my color to fill in for my collar. Help. I am missing something on the replay. I did send a request, just waiting on response, trying to get the memorial shirt done. I saw that. I hadn't had a chance to reply to it. I'm going to look through the video and just kind of um I'll figure out like where it is and tell you like to really focus on this and do this part step by step because I don't know which step you probably overlooked. If you haven't quite gotten to a certain step, if you maybe like have a break in your life, there can be a number of things that you may or may not have done that will cause that. So all I can say is to if it's not working, there's step by step, just start over and see if maybe you missed a step along the way. So I'll look at the video and kind of pinpoint exactly which section it is and just, try that and do it again and follow it step for step. Um oh wow. Okay. Florida Gators logo is actually a really hard one when it comes to that because it's so many pieces, but let's see. I'll just do the black and white version of it. But that's a good one. All right, so let's head over here. Okay. If I wanted, okay, so this is probably an SVG. I'm going to go here and see which format this is. You're going to click on here and it is an SVG. So I wouldn't even have to trace this, but I am going to trace it just to kind of show. This is one where there's a lot going on here, but I thought I probably can still trace this. But I'm going to also copy the image and paste it into Silhouette Studio. Um, and I actually don't want to do it that way. So let's go back over yonder and save image as. It's going to save as, okay, good. It's saved as a PNG. Perfect. So I'm going to show you both. I have a whole video on that. If you did not know, although, first, let me let y'all see my eyes, okay? Just because the SVGs where you don't have to trace it, you don't have to buy it, is available via Wikipedia, does not technically give you the authorization to remake, just design, and sell items that are registered trademarks of schools, professional teams, colleges and professional teams and other businesses, just because you can find them. But the majority of the school logos and NFL and NBA and MLB and NHL logos can be found via their Wikipedia page. So if you search whoever and the logo, when you're going on there, if you see something that says like Wikipedia, normally if you click on that, it will be the SVG version. Now, some of them come in a lot of pieces and set up kind of weird. You got to know how to kind of work that. That's where my academy comes in to teach you guys how to. When we go over sports, that's one of the things we're going to go over. And you guys will hear more about that because this month is sports. Next Friday, I think, is sports, or is it this Friday? It's this Friday. Hold on. Let me see. I want to say anything else. Where my calendar? Where my calendar at? Where my calendar at? Oh yeah, it is. It's Friday. Is sports themes. So I won't be able to go like fully into it, but I will show you guys like, because there are some of them that come in kind of weird from Wikipedia and show you how to know how to use that. All right. And we're going to do some sports themed stuff on Friday, but you have to be in master's or the doctorate program in order to have access to Friday's class. Doctorate or master's to have access to that. Okay. So let's go over yonder and we're going to delete this one and I'm going to pull back up this so that I can pull in my SVG, just drag it over to the silhouette. You have to have Designer Edition or above to open up SVGs. We're going to click here and bring that over yonder. So they look the same, right? But they're definitely not. This, if I ungroup it, you're going to see 1,001 pieces. So we're going to ungroup. So there we go. It's an SVG. Everything is selectable. It's already broken up for you. And you can select each individual part. But if you have just the image of it, there are two ways. So if you just wanted this and you were going to just put it on a shirt, it was going to be a print and cut, things like that. All you have to do is what's called a trace and detach. You're going to go to your trace area, select trace area, put the box around it. And I just realized I did not go live on SILAHOLICS Anonymous's YouTube channel. Ooh, I didn't want to have to deal with that. All right. Y'all better love these gems now, because eventually certain things I'm not going to do on live. I'm just going to show you the basics. But here's a little why tutorial. This, you would not be able to properly trace and detach because there is a break, because there is white on here. So there is a break right here and a break right here. So it's not going to properly trace and detach. When you trace and detach, it has to be completely, like the edges have to be completely closed. If I did a trace and detach, it would do like the top part, this, like, so the orange in here would be kind of like weird in the way that it is set up. So we're going to have to close this off. How we do that is we're going to click off, make sure nothing, you want to make sure nothing on your screen is selected. You're going to go to your line color up here, make that black and make it a thickness of like 0.5. Then you're going to come over here to your line tool, click on the line tool and just make a line, double click. That's going to close that off there. It doesn't have to be a perfect line. It doesn't have to curve perfectly because you can fix that later. We're going to come here and we're going to click here, click, click, and click. And what that's going to do is close that area off. We're going to increase our threshold some to make sure that that part is completely highlighted, and it is. I like to take my scale down. Y'all saw that, how that jump, taking down your scale can improve your trace lines. I'm also going to take my threshold up too much, so we're going to come back down. So about there, right? we're going to do a trace and detach. Trace and detach is for things that are like full graphic and you just want to remove it from the background, like remove a background from it, and you're going to use it as is. Although sometimes removing the background does make it easier to do regular traces also. So with this, I would not ever be able to cut this from individual pieces of paper or vinyl, heat transfer vinyl or adhesive vinyl. This is something that will strictly be printed or used in a digital format, or, you know, like for sublimation and things like that. But there is a way for you to trace this to isolate it. So once you want to trace something to be able to fill it with your own colors, then you do an actual trace. So select trace area. We're going to place our box around it. And here's where I was saying, like, it's a little bit tricky because I'm not going to get the orange part. There is a way to get it. Unfortunately, we're not going to show that on here, but there is a way to get the orange part. But I won't be able to show you guys. So I'm just going to do a regular trace on this. And now if I move this, oh wait, actually let's go back. I forgot to change my threshold for this because it's all darker colors here. I don't have the separation of the green and the blue. We're going to take our threshold back to where we are just tracing the darker blue and not the green and the white and the orange. And I'm going to go trace, pull this off to the side. I am now able to fill this in with color. So if you want to just do black and white, you can, but this is a trace, and then you would release compound path. And like I said, you weren't going to get any of the orange other than right here. There's a way to get the other parts, but that's not a discussion for today. And on the outside, we can fill this in with blue. This, and there is a way to fill these in a lot faster. My master's and doctorate students learned about that in the last class about selecting and deselecting. So you want that lesson, join the academy. And if not, you end up having to do this the long way. I just might put this in the vault. I will redo this video and I'm going to drop this in the design vault for you guys, the way to get the orange, and also just reiterate how to select colors faster. So we're going to group that. This one, we're going to make it a compound. Oh, wait. Here, here, and here. And then this. So basically everything except the orange is there. But this is when you would trace, and the other way is when you would trace and detach. And just for the sake of this not looking crazy, I'm going to do another like little hack for you guys. This is one that you can do. We're going to do an offset. I'm going to bring that down some. Ooh, whoa. Oh, I kind of showed you guys another way of doing it, but yeah, I probably shouldn't have showed y'all that either. I just gave y'all another way to kind of fill that in. If you caught it, you caught it. If you didn't, sorry. Actually, no, that should be. You can watch the video to catch that playback of how I did that. So it's not quite, but it is a way that you can kind of fill that area in. But that is what it means to do a trace versus trace and Detach. All right. Let's see. She says, let her sell her 7710 to me, please. I needed to upsize my heat press from 15 by 15 for all over shirts, etc. But the cost is 16 by 20 good. I see Heat Press Nation has one on sale for 500, and I'm tempted. You do still have to press it in sections, but it is better than the 15 by 15. You get a little bit more space, and it also depends on how it's set up. If the heat press, watch my video. I need to get that. And sometimes I wish I knew like the exact links for certain stuff, because I did a video that broke down heat presses and the size. Now it's also in my Sublimation seminar, but I did like a regular Facebook Live video. I give y'all guys a lot of free content. If you go through the content, that's very helpful and you take notes. I did a full breakdown about heat presses. If it is a landscape like my auto press where it goes 20 this way and 16, this way, it's really no different than the 15 by 15, because your limit, you only get it's only an extra inch difference because of the way that it's set up. So trying to press it because it's the way it is, you only have 16 times 2 minus 1 inch for the overlap. So that's all the space you have. So having a 15 by 15 is no different than having a a heat press that is 20 by 16. It's just less presses as you go down it compared to a 15. But now, if it is a portrait style where it comes 20 inches towards you and 16 across, that is more beneficial for all over shirts. So where it's less presses and it's just all around better doing it that way, because you get more space instead of only having 30 inches, 29 to basically 30 inches of space. You have 39, because it'll be 20 and 20, which is 40. You take away an inch for the overlap. So now you have 39 inches that you can technically go from one side to the other. So that's that. Let's see. If you're not enrolled in my academy. We break that down. Trying to figure out how to manage my time to be more effective single mother with a very active special needs daughter that thinks my time is her time. Don't do her like that. The best way to do that is not to try to do team too much. I preach on this all the time about going into these Facebook groups, seeing all this different stuff. You want to try this, you want to try that. I want to do this, I'm going to do that. Oh, I want to do this. Don't do that. You know that your time is limited. One person can't do it all, especially when you have a lot of obligations. If you do it correctly, you can focus on one thing, make it great, and make a whole lot of coins from it. So my advice to you would be to pick something and kind of stick with it, even if it seems slow. Once you put in the time to actually like you have to nurture it, you have to dedicate your time to it, you have to build awareness around it. Like, hey, I am the go-to person for this. Even if it is multiple items that you're doing, it's like, I'm the go-to person for, I'm not sure what your child's, special need is, but maybe you are in a group of people or it's something you want to bring awareness about it. So you can focus on having 5 or 6 designs. You get them, they're great designs. You guys don't have to reinvent the wheel every single order. Y'all better use some of these templates and just keep selling this stuff. That is y'all problem. Y'all want to make a custom design for everything. Trust me, I know. I'm one of those people, but I can design a little bit faster. But in starting out, it is okay to have yourself a good 5 designs or maybe 5 or 6, a couple templates where you are literally changing out colors and pictures, not going and adding to this, adding to that. That's where it becomes overwhelming if your time is limited. You want to focus on one thing. So whether you're going and even with shirts, like if I say focus on one thing, like, okay, I'm going to do just shirts. But if you have like 30,000 designs you're trying to do for shirts and you're always trying to make it custom, it's still going to be very, very overwhelming. But if you kind of focus where you have a couple good designs and everything that you're making is with these designs, like, hey, they don't like it, it's okay. Don't feel like you're losing out because somebody wants something else. That's what your business is for. That's what your business is. Someone can't get mad at Nike because they don't sell Xboxes. The hell you doing over here? We don't sell Xboxes. We sell athletic apparel and some other ish. We don't sell Xboxes. How you gonna get mad at me? Okay, now we stick it to, let's keep like kind of extreme. All gaming systems. How can you be mad at Sony and PlayStation? It's like, hey, my kid wants a video game. Y'all sell video games. Why you don't sell Nintendos? Because we sell PS5s and we sell PlayStations, and what you come over here for Nintendo for? They make money off of the one thing. If big companies can make money selling the same exact thing to a whole lot of people, why we keep trying as creatives? Why do y'all keep trying to reinvent the wheel? Why do you keep trying to get people customized stuff all the time? If you want to have a t-shirt line, a t-shirt business, it's going to be one or two designs every season. If you want to kind of switch it up, these are the shirts you can buy from me. I got this. Yep, it's the same one. They don't worry about wearing the same shirt when they're wearing Nikes. Like, you can walk down the street and see somebody in that same pink shirt with that same Nike check. So why are you putting that pressure on me? So if you have a really good template, just change out the pictures, different colors. But that's how you don't stress yourself out trying to do like custom for every single thing. Get you 5 or 6 fonts, 5 or 6 designs, and you work it out with that. And you can switch those up, and it makes it easy because you have a great foundation and you can switch those up. That's something else I teach over in my academy. See, we get real world stuff that's going to really help you not be stressed out and not just throw a whole bunch of stuff at you. It's like those things like, okay, let me come back. Let me reevaluate. Those are the things that you get in my academy. So if you have not signed up, make sure you click that link in the description. You're getting 18% off of your enrollment, like your initial enrollment fee. If you do the one-time payment, you're done for a year. If you do the 2 payments, you get another payment in 6 months. If you choose the monthly, it's your enrollment, and then you have a monthly fee. All right. Yeah. Have you tried changing the blade? I followed your settings and templates for the 20-ounce skinny tumbler. I made one and Celestial froze. And then when I went back on the warp setting, had your numbers, but the design decreased to, I'm not sure. Certain things like that, y'all. I mean, it's just a glitch. Unfortunately, you may have to like start over when glitches like that happen. I can't really control it or know why it happened, why it didn't size the right way. You may just have to kind of reset it back up. My INKcredible ink will arrive tomorrow. Do I have any use for my original Epson 7710? So make sure that you are setting it up with your Epson cartridges. I'm not sure which method you're using. Are you going to sublimation or are you keeping it as a regular printer? But regardless of which one you're doing, make sure that you set it up with the Epson cartridges first. If you're going to sublimation, keep those handy. They do come in handy. Well, keep those on hand because they come in handy for troubleshooting your printer. Yes, just don't know when yet. Just don't know when. Birthday sign saying girls night out about 16 by 24. Can I print and cut on canvas then put resin? I don't do resin, so I could not assist you with that. I don't understand why you would do a sign like just for that with resin, but I would just say cut vinyl and put it on a canvas or put it on foam board. How would you create duplicates and then line them up perfectly for a full sheet print? Ooh, me see. Is this month alignment? I think that is. I put that on there. Let's see. Yeah. You want to join I think you're in the academy. That is on the 20th. How to align. So you don't want to miss that. If you have not signed up for the academy, make sure that you sign up for the academy. Okay. That is on the 20th right there. So it's already on the schedule. You would use use a couple different things from the align, excuse me, from the transform panel. So there are certain things that you can do, but we are going to talk about alignment and stuff like that on the 20th on the in the academy. Okay. But oh wait, I went here. Here is your align tool, and there are a lot of different options here, such as align to the left, align to the center, to the right, to the top, to the middle, to the bottom, horizontal, vertical. All of these will assist you with lining that up. You also have replicate, which I don't think replicate is this month. I think replicate is next month. Yeah. The replicate tool, and a way to do that easier is in November. Or yeah, it's November. So yeah. But you would utilize your alignment tools. She says, thank you for repeating that, team, too much. I enrolled yesterday. I'm very excited to start. I'm excited for you guys to start too. So if you notice, you will have access to all of our pilot program. Like we were kind of going through and doing some different things. So you have access to all those. When you have time, go through, print out the note sheet, take notes for different things. So there's a lot of content there for you. Make sure that every, week, every day, if you can, every week, at least every 2 weeks, you are checking out Essentials at Silhouette Studio, and using for this, like understanding and identifying what the tools are, how, like what's their basic uses. And then once you go into the classes, it will all like bring it all together and make it make sense. Okay. Can you use EPS files in Silhouette Studio? Yes, only if you have business edition. Why am I frozen? If you have business edition, you can open up EPS files. I set up my 7720, but I don't think my driver's loaded. How can I load the drivers now? You just go and you'll download it. How you know if your drivers are installed? When you go to print, if you have a PC, when you go to print, if your settings look like this, you have the drivers installed. If your settings look like, nope, wrong one. I always pick the wrong one. Where's print to PDF? There we go. If it looks like this, you do not have the drivers installed when you go to File, Print. But if not, if it doesn't come up, you don't think you have them installed, just Google search Epson 7720 drivers, go to the Epson website, download and install. Can you purchase 2 courses at one time? Yes, you can. Yeah, you can purchase 2 courses at one time. Sent you a message regarding the Shopify class on Saturday. I want to fix the error I made. You made an error in what? I will look at that afterwards to see what you are referring to and hopefully be able to get back to you. All right, we're going to wrap this up soon because we've been on for an hour. Okay, I'm having a problem finding the courses. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. All right, I'm going to come right back to yours. Let me just see if there are any other questions. I'm using my 7210 as a pigment ink printer. Once I set up with the original Epson cartridge, do I need to take them out and put my pre-filled cartridges and save? Okay, so if you're doing it as a pigment ink, no. Those are the cartridges that are in there are pigment ink. So use those up. I mean, if you want to keep them just in case your refillables ever go out. Either you want to either keep your Epson ones, or you want to have an additional set of cartridges on hand. so that like if one set goes out, you can put the other, and that will help you determine if it is a printer issue or if it is a cartridge issue. But the ink that comes with those printers are pigment inks. So if you're going to purchase an additional set of cartridges, use up all of that ink. And as one color goes out, you'll put the other one in. So your yellow goes out, then you put in a yellow refillable. So you'll have all Epsons and Epson yellow refillable. Then your cyan goes out, you put your cyan in. So you'll have a black Epson, refillable cyan, magenta Epson, refillable yellow. Your black goes out, put that in, so forth and so on. So you can mix refillables and Epsons for pigment ink. You just can't do that for sublimation. The ink is low, switching to your pigment ink. Oh, okay. Then wait, what was your question? I thought actually Samantha. So with yours, I forget what it was. But if you're just switching to ours, you just kind of just switch them out. It won't let me put 2 in the cart. Can you send me a screenshot of what you're trying to do? But yeah, you can definitely purchase 2 classes at a time. I'm not sure why it wouldn't. I mean, people have purchased more than 2 classes at a time. Let me tell you, you are about to be busy. There's so much information. You're about to learn it all. Welcome. Thank you for that feedback. All right. So let me go up to this one. And I have to, so I don't do that again that I did last time. We're going to go over here and okay, perfect. I'm not signed. Well, shoot, I do need to sign in. Let me sign in under my other account. There we go. All right. When you're on our Academy site, the courses site, if you just click on something, like you click on here, let's say it says start. Ooh, I can't scroll down. But if you see this and it says, okay, actually I can go down here. You see it like this. This is not how you access it. You have to click where it says resume. Hold on. I got to make sure certain things aren't shown. So you're going to choose resume course. And I'm going to go to a different one. Okay, hold on. Oh, that's actually very important too. So I'm going to go over here. And the most important stuff is covered up so no one can't see anything of importance. Like there's a certain code in there. So once you go to your dashboard, you're going to see something that says doctorate program access or membership access, master's membership access, bachelor's membership access. It says complete your enrollment. It is going to give you a code. It's going to be a link there. You're going to click on that link and it's going to give you a code. This is a prerequisite because you can't move on and click on anything else until you have done this part. So it's going to force you to do this part before you move on to anything else. So to complete the enrollment, there's a link that you click on. There is a code there. You must put that code in. Once you enter that code, it's going to release like the tracing masterclass, the essentials to Silhouette Studio. If you are on doctorate, it's going to release the Shopify class, going to release all of that. Then there is a secondary part on there that it tells you, depending on which one that you signed up for, you should have received an email. If you did not receive an email, that it basically says congratulations, greetings and congratulations on taking the first step to unlock your creativity, and it has some codes on it. If you have not received those, email us at memberships@silaholics.com and I will resend you that email, and it has a code on it. You have to click on the link and enter that code, and then it will release everything else. Now I'm going to come off of here real quick. because I need to go into a different area for you to see certain classes. Okay. Once you have unlocked those, you will see a lot more courses under your dashboard. You have to go to your dashboard. Once you're on your dashboard, you're going to see some stuff that may say start course, resume, or replay. All you have to do is click on it and it will take you to it. So let's say like here, the course for tonight is under bachelor's. You would click on that and you're going to go to your course player. There are a lot of things that are already there. You can see, like I said, you'll get information, all the things that we've done, May, June, July, August, and September. We are now in October. There are links here. I can click on them because it doesn't show anything. So it's good. To me, it's going to tell me to start the meeting, but you guys, it will say join the meeting. And when you first do it, it's going to take you to a page to register. You can register early, put it on your calendar so that you get reminders. So you can click on each one of these and register early so that you get the reminder. But you would click here to join the meeting, and you have to, of course, still, even on the day of, you have to register for it just so it captures your email. And that is how you get access to the live class. The playbacks will be posted just the same way these are. Well, let's go up here. The playbacks will be here. They'll be labeled with the playbacks. All my classes now, I also stream it to a private YouTube link, and you will have that to watch the playback until I get all of the individual and section off videos uploaded. Okay. So if you're not seeing, if you're not seeing all of the courses on your dashboard, then you did not complete the enrollment process, and you have to complete it to either set up your monthly payment, to set up your second payment, or just to finalize if you did a one-time payment. You will not see these until you set up your payment. Okay. The email address is membership. I'm sorry, I'm going to put it on the screen for you. It's membership@SILAHOLICSanonymous.com. So if you did not receive it, membership at, and also check your spam. And if you have Google Gmail, check your promotions, because when I was doing the tester ones to myself, it would send it to the promotions one. So check that. So SILAHOLICSanonymous.com. So that's where you're going to send your inquiry to, membership@SILAHOLICSanonymous.com. And which two classes are you trying to get, Trina? I've never known it to not let you add two classes. Yeah, because people were doing both of these. So if you add this to the cart, that one's there. If I add that one to the cart, that one's there. So I'm not sure why it wouldn't let you add two to the cart. If I go to view all and let's say we add this to the cart, yeah, that's there. Load more. Let's even go to some of the older ones. Oh, it's a lot of stuff that's not showing up on here. It's a whole lot of stuff that's not showing up. Graduation stole, add to cart. Yeah, it will definitely let you add more to the cart. So I'm not sure. Oh, text effects and essentials from the academy. Let me see. let me see. I don't know why text effects isn't showing up over here. So we're going to sign out all courses, text effects, and buy. And then let's go back to courses. And she said text effects and essentials. I've never experienced that before with this site. If nothing else, I will put it in I'll make sure text effects goes there. So we purchase. I wonder if once you're signed in, will it do it? That's kind of weird. I never even noticed that. I never noticed that it did that. Let me see. Let me log into, good to know. I never knew that it would do that. That it's not letting you add more than one. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know why it's doing that. But is there a reason why? I mean, if it's a coupon code, it will still work. Like it's not like Shopify where it's like a one-time use. So if you're trying to use a discount code, you can put it in twice. You cannot use now I know you asked me before about using points. Points do not work on the Academy site. You can only use those on the Shopify site. Points will not work on the Academy site. So if you're trying to do that, you want to kind of purchase one because you have points, that has to be on the Academy site, on the Shopify site. And I will add text effects. So I don't know why it's not. That's what I'm saying. Like I looked on there, there's quite a few classes that aren't showing up. So I will add those later on today. Can I do from any device no, you can do it from any device. You can go on from any device. No. So if you did the prerequisite and like you have to go so does it keep showing up as prerequisite? Like if you click on anything else, that's still coming up. So you have to make sure you put complete and continue in order to move on. But if you clicked on those right now, do you see other stuff other than membership access in your dashboard? Do you see anything else other than that in your dashboard? Then you did not complete it. So did you click on the link and put in those codes? Did you get the email? There are certain codes. So under that prerequisite, it tells you must click here and enter the code at the very top. So if you're on there under access, I'll tell you exactly what the words say on there. So the exact words say, if enrolled via Shop SILAHOLICS site, click here and enter the code blank, 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 blank. So you have to click on it. It's going to seem like you are purchasing something else, but you are not. Just click on, if you signed up for the one-time payment, click on the one for one-time payment. If you clicked on the one for monthly, click on that one, the one for the 6 months, whatever it is, you will click on that one, go to purchase. And on that screen, you would put in that code that it sent you, like the code that you were given. I'm going to put in mine because I'm actually not on here. So this is, so it would be, yeah. So I'm going to go back over here. Once you put that code in and you see how this is set up, now it will say 0 once that code is put in. And I'm just going to hit enroll now. It's not going to charge you anything. And then you would, so now once you do that, there is another code that you would put in. So you would hit purchase here, and you would do the same thing, and you will put that code in. Which I'm actually now going to have to change that code because I did not know that it was going to pop up like that. But there is another code, and I'm going to now have to change that code. I'm actually about to make that not, that code won't work in like 2.5 seconds because it did show on this. So yeah, once you complete it though, it will take you to the next one and tell you what that code. So even if you didn't get the email, like the way that it's set up, even if you did not get the email, once you go on and do that first one that says enroll, it will tell you what the code is for the next part. And you just select which, like, so on the bottom, it'll tell you what to select at the bottom for like the full course, and it'll tell you the code to put in. You have to complete those steps. You have to complete those steps to get access to everything. Okay. All righty. Let me go, y'all, because I have a lot of work to do, and I have to send you guys the font and the items for tonight's class. So let me go. Hopefully this session was informative for you guys with like the tracing and all of that. Hope to see you guys in class this evening. Remember, if you have not signed up yet, there is a discount code. The link takes you through a discount code where you receive 18% off of your enrollment. So take advantage of that because it will eventually go down to 15% and then 10%. And then there'll be no discount and you will miss the window to join at a discounted rate. So make sure that you click on that link because it will dwindle down. That percentage on that will dwindle down throughout the day. And eventually you're going to be at regular price to join. Okay. Alrighty, y'all. I shall talk to you guys later. Until next time, have a great one. Continue to unlock your creativity and be INKcredible. Peace.